The world, you could say, is a little less sparkly this morning. Dolly Parton died at the age of 80 after we have now learned a brief battle with cancer. That information new from overnight. Dolly's publicist confirms that she was surrounded by her loved ones when she died peacefully right here in Nashville at the Vanderbilt Cancer Center. Dolly Parton, of course, rose from humble beginnings in Tennessee. She made no secret of how she started life, how she came up, and now how her life has ended. The unofficial title of the Queen of Country Music. She wrote more than 3,000 songs, more than half a century plus career, not just the music and 11 Grammys and being a member of the Country and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but she was also one of our nation's most beloved philanthropists.
Well, following the death of Dolly Parton, the tributes continue to pour in from across the world. It's not just about the music, it's about the charity as well. So let's get out to Fox 17 News this morning's crew. We have got both of our reporters out there on this. Chris Knowles, live for us this morning down in Brentwood. Johnny Maffey, live for us this morning downtown in Nashville. First, we're going to talk to Chris about how fans are reacting this morning outside of Dolly's Brentwood home.
Dozens of fans have come here right outside of the home, turning her gate into a memorial pretty much all morning. This tribute has continued to grow. You can see the flowers, the balloons, the butterflies, so many personal messages people have left for Dolly. And as the morning has gone on, we've had neighbors come by just to see it for themselves. With 3 women who live here in this area told me that they've lived here since 1998, and in all of that time, they've never once saw Dolly coming in or going. But they did notice a lot more cars here over the past couple of weeks, and they told me they started to wonder if something was going wrong. And then you have the fans. One man came by this morning and was in tears as he talked to us. He said he found out Dolly had died while watching YouTube, and he just screamed. He knew that she had been sick, but he said part of him really thought Dolly would never really pass away. And for him, he said it felt like losing one of his own family members. And that's one common thing that we've seen pretty much from everyone. Everyone says that it felt like she felt like someone that was a part of their own families. And one thing a lot of people have been doing is looking past the music. They appreciate the music, but so many people have spoke to who Dolly actually was. They talked about her humility, her genuine personality, and the care that she had for so many people. And we're going to head over to our Johnny Maffey, who's there right outside the Country Music Hall of Fame, to give us more about her legacy and what lives on.
Yeah, good morning, Chris. So that legacy is certainly a big presence right now here downtown Nashville. She's got the hotel over there. She's one of the faces of the Country Music Hall of Fame, overlooking her growing memorial this morning. People keep coming in and taking some pictures of the memorial, dropping off new, bright, beautiful flowers. The candles are still lit as that legacy lives on. And I've been saying this morning, she's got one of those songs that I love, Better Get to Livin', when she says, you need to be given and forgiving. And that record of giving certainly speaks for itself. She has what's called the Imagination Library, which we've been talking a lot about yesterday and today. More than 300 million books donated to kids well beyond those hills of Tennessee. Now, it's something she took great pride in, and studies actually show those kids perform better than their peer students who were not signed up for the program. Here downtown Nashville, one of the original honky tonks a lot of you guys know about is Robert's Western World. They gave her a shot in the early days to sing, and they say nobody on Broadway would be doing what they're doing if it wasn't for the likes of Dolly. Co-owner Emily Ann Jones talks about that legacy living on.
Just like Elvis or anyone else, that they're just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as the music and the memories and the stories become memorialized, and people are going to want to know. And so I think it's just, she's not going anywhere.
All right, so I talked to Jones shortly after the news yesterday, and she went on to say that someone who was a living legend like Dolly was, well, the afterlife is something we won't be able to comprehend. And she has that song, Better Get to Livin', like I was mentioning. One of those other lines in there is, get your dreams in line and then shine, design, and refine. Live this morning downtown Nashville, I'm Johnny Maffey, guys. Back to you.